Hey everyone, welcome back to Clutch Situation. I have a short informational video for you here today, as well as an unboxing with some new product that is hot out on the market that I know that many of you are going to be interested in. And so first to the news. One of the things that people comment on the channel about all the time around this time is, are you going to do a back to school video? Like, what sort of back to school products are there available right now? I'm back to school now. Part of the reason why I haven't been posting as frequently is because I've been concentrating on my teacherly duties, and that takes a higher precedent than the channel, of course. But I always am all over the back to school stuff as soon as it is released in schools to check to see what is available. And I'm going to be honest with you, this has been probably the single most disappointing mechanical pencil season out there in terms of back to school. In the field of view, I have the Zebra Z-Grip Plus, which I think is really the only thing worth mentioning in this season, because I think that the 3-pack that you can purchase at a variety of retail stores is really the only new thing, in that there's another color that has never been there before. That's really the only thing that I have to speak of with regards to back-to-school mechanical pencils. Everything else is pretty much the same. And it's been kind of heartbreaking for me, because to me it's sort of indicative of this push towards, you know, everything standardized and the same across all retail stores. And the golden age of mechanical pencils of the 1990s, when there was this huge variety that you could purchase at specialty stores but also at retail stores, has clearly gone the way of the dodo, unfortunately. And so it was just kind of a sad reminder to me that we're past those times, and I saw nothing in the stores that I really felt was noteworthy. And so there's the reason why there's no video for back to school, because in my opinion there isn't really anything worth mentioning to you. Now, I do have some other news that is definitely worth mentioning to you, and so as sort of a way to make up for the fact that I don't have a back-to-school video, I do want to remind anyone who is new to the mechanical pencil hobby that one of the single most important blogs related to mechanical pencils, and of course I'm using important in the loosest of terms here, this is our hobby, we do this for fun, but you know, maybe you're into mechanical pencils for your job or something, and in that regard, it is really important. If you're a draftsperson or an artist, etc., or just anywhere where using mechanical pencils can make you a little bit more efficient or increase the joy of your writing experience. So the blog that I'm referring to is right here, davesmechanicalpencils.blogspot.com. I have been going to this blog for many, many, many years. Part of the reason why I started this channel, Clutch Situation, is because Dave's Mechanical Pencil blog had gone offline for a little while. And so I was saying to myself, man, I really love all this content that he's putting out, reviewing mechanical pencils and rating them and ranking them and giving his insights. And that's something that I didn't want to see go away when I saw his blog disappear for about a year or so. And so I took it upon myself, you know, well, why don't I just produce the content that I want to see? And I'm not the expert, folks. If you enjoy my videos, that's awesome. I'm not pretending to be anything that I'm not. I'm not an authority on anything mechanical pencil other than what I like. But the reason why you should check out Dave's Mechanical Pencils is that it's back. He's been back for a year. The blog is operated by a gentleman named Dave, of course, but he goes by the internet handle Kiwi-D. I believe he's from New Zealand, and he's been a collector of mechanical pencils for decades and decades, since the golden age in the 90s. And he has a really impressive collection that he's extensively rated, huge portions of his collection. I don't know the exact reason why his blog was offline for a year. I think that there was some sort of reorganization that he was doing, perhaps. And then, of course, you got to respect anybody who just walks away for a little bit of time. I think that that's something that I really think is awesome, and it shows somebody's integrity that they have the strength to say, you know what, I just need to walk away for a little bit of time. But his blog is back, and I highly recommend that you check it out. Not only does it have all sorts of mechanical pencil-y goodness on it, including ratings of mechanical pencils, but I think that the key feature of Dave's blog is that he takes really good photographs of the mechanical pencils that he puts on the blog, and that just enhances the experience of reading what he has to say about what he likes and what he doesn't like about those mechanical pencils. So I highly recommend that you check out davesmechanicalpencils.blogspot.com if you're new to the hobby, because this is an opportunity for you to see something online that inspired me to make these videos. So if you like my videos, I think that there's a really good chance that you would like Dave's blog if you're not already aware of it. And so check it out. You know, anything that we all can be doing to mutually share our hobbies with each other, I think is a good thing. It certainly isn't a competition or anything, and so I'm celebrating the fact that Dave's Mechanical Pencil blog is back. Now, this is not entirely new. Apparently it's been back for a year. I had just stopped checking it after a while, and so someone had indicated to me that Dave's blog was back, and so I went and checked it out, and there you go. It's also worth noting that he's also in the process of selling some of his old mechanical pencils. He's trying to clear out some of his collection, and so if you're interested in some really interesting pieces and vintage stuff, I recommend that you go to this web address and you can click on a couple links where he has sale pages where he's liquidating, so to speak, a huge portion of his collection. So that's something worth checking out, in my opinion. Now to the main event. The main event is an unboxing of a new mechanical pencil that's been released, and to my knowledge, Tokyo Pen Shop is the only online store, at least in the United States, that sells these. It's probably a lot easier to get these in Japan, so if you're a viewer in Japan, you're probably well aware of this already, but if you're elsewhere in the world, and you do not have easy access to the Japanese writing utensil market, this is pretty much, I think, the only place where you can get this pencil. And it's a classic series pencil. You can probably see from the label right here. What does this say? It says P205. That should ring a bell for a lot of people. And so this is a new limited edition of Pentel Sharp P200 series pencils. And so Tokyo Pen Shop always uses these fun Japanese tapes. This one is Hello Kitty that has various year variants on it. And so there's all sorts of products that you can get at Tokyo Pen Shop. So let's crack it open. They released these P200 series for Klena, C-L-E-N-A. And I think that they've had Energels, Pentel Energel pens for Klena for quite some time, but they've recently released these for Klena pencils from the Sharp series, P200 series. And as you can see, these look a lot different from a lot of the Sharps that you may be familiar with, in that these are translucent Sharps. Let's see if I can bring one up to the camera. I really like this brown that you see right here, so we'll bring it right up to the camera so you can see it. How many limited edition Pentel Sharp pencils can you get in transparent plastic colors? They may exist. I'm not as aware of them. I think that this is your best opportunity if you're interested in translucent pencils to get these. These are the 4 colors in which they're available. We have a translucent blue, translucent coral pink, translucent brown, and a translucent white. And they come in 2 lead sizes. All the colors come in 0.3 millimeter or 0.5 millimeter. And what I think is particularly exciting about this, in addition to having translucent P200 series pencils, is that this particular set of colors allows you to get colors of P200 series pencils that were not previously available in 0.3 millimeter, which a majority of limited editions for P200 series are 0.5 and to some extent 0.7. Here we have some limited editions that are available in 0.3. And so the classic P200 in like a earthen brown is 0.3 millimeter. Well, I was able to get a translucent brown P200 for Klena in 0.5 millimeter, and so it's nice to have these different lead sizes that are available. Now, when push comes to shove, people who know this pencil in the audience know that you can take apart P200 series pencils and exchange the guts of them so that you could really get any lead size and any body that you really wanted. But it's nice to have them where you can have the mechanism come with the pencil, and then it'll actually be signed on the side. So I got translucent white in 0.5 and translucent brown in 0.5, and then I got coral pink in 0.3 and coral blue in 0.3. Let's go ahead and do a writing test for this, since I haven't busted out a P200 series pencil on the channel in a while, and this is, you know, one of my favorite pencils. And so here we have the translucent blue in 0.3, so let's just do a quick little writing sample. So we have Pentel Sharp P203 in translucent blue. I think it's a really fun color concept that you get a variety of different colors that, you know, most recently we've seen the P200 Limited series, the Pastel series, that had a variety of different colors, but the fact that you can see the guts of the pencil as you are knocking it is really cool in my opinion. So let's see if we can get the focus on this, and so you can see the mechanism moving as you click the pencil. You know, adds a little fun dimension as you're writing. So yeah, there you have it, and so happy to share that news with you about Dave's Mechanical Pencils blog being back. Many of you may probably be aware of this, but it never hurts to reach a new audience, and we have a new limited edition series of Pentel P200 series pencils in translucent colors, and so that's a pretty exciting thing to share. Sorry that I don't have better back to school news, but you know what? I think that the cleanup more than makes up for it. If you're interested in these pencils, there's a limited quantity that Kimberly and Frank are able to order at Tokyo Pen Shop. I don't know how many they got, but when they're gone, they're gone. And so the other thing that I should point out here is that these are going for a really reasonable price. $5 a piece for limited edition P200 series pencils is unheard of. And so if you want to get a great series of great model of a pencil in a limited edition series for a really reasonable price, $5 a piece, that is virtually impossible to beat anywhere. And so go to TokyoPenShop.com and check it out. Have a great day. Welcome back to school. Thanks for watching.